Hi, this is Jaideep. Firstly, thank you for giving me this particular opportunity. Really, I'm really glad as like I worked on this particular agentic assignment. So I'll just quickly walk through like what are the things I've done. Then I'll be just showing my work. So basically, these three core parts: the intelligent deduplication, the entity extraction, and also the context aware query system. These three I've done like the content which you have given. So I have done accordingly, and also apart from these three, I in coming to the bonus challenges, I have taken the other two, which is multilingual support. So I have taken Hindi as another language uh, with the English, and also the explainability part for the context query. I have done this particular thing. So coming to the tech stack, I've used the same thing. Only thing is for the LLM, I use GPT-5 Mini, and then I think everything is the similar embeddings. I've used the sentence transformers and vector base. I've taken ChromaDB. PostgreSQL, yeah. For the backend, I have used Fast API. So the technical stack is pretty much the same. So I'll just show you my work. So then once after finishing it, I'll just walk you through my code part in the GitHub. So this is how the front end looks. So the primary page is called as a dashboard. So I'll just walk you through it. So basically, we'll be having like a column called limit. So basically, we can just set, let's say, if I set like limit five, and if I click on any one of the icons, let's say fetch English. So it takes like five different sources to fetch the English. So if I select five, if I click on Hindi, it takes five different sources to fetch the Hindi RSS articles, right? So I've already done this because it takes a time. It takes a bit, like maybe 5 minutes or so. So I already run this. I can just show you within the command prompt itself. So this is how it looks like. So I've selected a limit for 10 and I have fetched. Click on the button to fetch English. So basically, it takes the all the latest RSS articles which are based on English. So this is how it looks. So yeah, I'll just walk you through it. So basically, I'm developing this particular work from past 4 5 days. So I'm testing it here and there. So basically, there are like around 294 total articles, which is a combination of 265 English articles and 29 Hindi articles. Because Hindi, I've just started doing it yesterday, so not much content in the Hindi. So, so I'll just walk you through the particular metric cards. So first thing, so basically, through these 10 different RSS sources, the model is able to get the 45 different news articles. So out of them, 10 got filtered. So filtered here meaning which is not related to the financial sector or maybe the financial content. So it can be it can be something about a tragedy, or maybe something a news which is related to some crime or something. So if anything is not related to the financial sector, it just gets filtered. So that's I have done that in the prompt level itself. And here this is called as a batch duplicate. So within this 45 10 got filters. So within this 35, is there any deduplication? So there is one news which is very similar. So that even that got removed. And as I mean, like just couple of hours ago, I've done this particular thing, and again 10 minutes ago, I've done this particular uh, thing. So this is the reason why you could see 26. So when I done the deduplication, the filtration and everything, couple of hours ago, and basically I've done the same thing 5 minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes ago. So that's the reason you can see that 26 database duplicate. So there is a similar news already present in the database, which is a couple of hours ago, and again we are just getting that particular news. So that this 26 news got filtered away. So we just left with the new eight news articles. So we can just see it over here. So this is the batch duplicate, this particular news, and here you can see the data base duplicate. So these are the news which got repeated with a similar semantic meaning. So this thing is get washed out. So yeah, so here you can just see all the articles. As I said, I already also done the article collection within the Hindi and also the English. So as you click on next page, we'll be having like per page it's like 50 articles. So this is pretty much about the deduplication part. So let's get into the entity extraction. So for the entity extraction, as you can see, you can click on any particular news or any particular article. I mean the RSS feed. So I've already clicked on it. So it talks about the Misho IPO allotment. So you can see that the event which IPO news is positive. I think this recently happened. It's I mean today also it got some news, flashing news on it. The companies which are related to it, the sectors which is related to this particular news. Now I can just show you anything. I can just run and show you. Let's see. There is a news called LNT shares gain by 3%. So just run it and we'll see the particular entity extraction. So this thing runs for the both Hindi and English, irrespective of the language. So here you can see in the command prompt. So basically the data is getting fetched, and this particular data will be given to the agent, and agent will get that particular hierarchical structure as which have just shown you. So for the scraping part, I've used the crawl for AI, and also for the RSS feed. If something is not possible to get, then I've used the crawl for AI. So as you can see, for the LNT, what is the event stock movement, which is positive? Companies, Goldman Sachs, BSE, Sensex, Nifty. Yeah, I think Nifty is not a company, but it's an entity which comes under it, and the company which is LNT. So the sector and the stock impact, like whether it is positive or negative, it just talks about it. So yeah, I mean we can just click on any particular news, and we'll be getting this particular hierarchical structure. And the third thing is context aware query. So for this particular thing, as just we are just having like 300 odd articles, right? The news articles. So what I've done is I just have I've having those 300 articles, and also I've made like 50 or maybe 50 to 70 of articles. I've made like I created for this particular context aware query, so that I can just show you in a better way. So we can just click on any query, or we can just search like gold prices or anything. So for this particular demo, I can just click on any of the sample queries. I'll just show you, because I mean this will take a bit long. I think, yeah, here you can see it takes a bit long. In the meantime, I'll just walk you through the my GitHub repo. So basically, I just kept it simple. So in the data folder, I'm having like the embeddings which falls under the ChromaDB folder, the live news, the mock news. So the mock news is specifically for the user who really wants to understand like what is the type of data we're just dealing with. So that's the thing. And reference here is I just started you this particular assignment with these stock CSV files. Then I just moved to the live content. So that's the reason it is there. And yeah, just let's get to the core part. So this is a front end. Uh, so basically, I've used React for this, and for the styling I've used CSS. If you go, this is the main heart of the work. So here in the agents which mentioned in the particular given assignment folder, like the total six agents are over here. The API, which basically talks about the backend part, the models which are created for the news, for the vector store. I mean, everything is over here. So yeah, also the workflows, like how the agent interaction will take place. So basically, this is what the code structure looks like. Not taking a lot of time because at max I can just record for like 10 minutes, right? So, and these are just the automated files. So to run the backend and the front end, and I just created one particular README file. So this is pretty much about it. We'll just see whether this particular thing got over. Yeah, as you can see, this thing. So this is where the bonus challenge comes under for the explainability part. So why this particular thing got clustered into this particular domain? I mean, this particular search. So here is the explainability part. Why? And if you can see that I just kept a threshold like 0.7. So if the news is having, I mean, if the score is having more than zero point 0.7, we can see. So they are, if I just ask the RBI policy changes, you can see over here is, I mean, the reasoning why AI chooses this particular thing, the key matches, the content, and yeah, it's the same thing for the other related news articles also. So in the article, like why the what is the AI reasoning for it, the content. So yeah, this is the third sector for the context ever query. So well, this is pretty much about my work. I think just looking forward from hearing. So thank you for this opportunity.